Chapter 2 of the zombie story. I'm the author of the story. I killed zombies, a lot of zombies. Some zombies were people I knew. This was hard for me, but I coped. I am a person that exercises love and peace before and during the zombie disease. I had an order, rules, something not to land me in a situation of chaos. I had to have a clear mind. Don't get bitten was my first rule, because if I got bitten, then the other rules does not matter. I used my brains, and zombie loves brains. Okay, no. Zombies just needed to get a bite, a taste of flesh. Before the zombie apocalypse, I did not eat meat. I always felt like a zombie when I ate meat. I chose to be vegan, like how Daniel from the Bible, Daniel from the book of Daniel, when Daniel decided not to eat the king's meat and drink his wine. It was easier to plant food, fruits, and veggies. I did not kill any animals during the zombie apocalypse. I had something in common with the mad scientist, Dr. Blue. We were both animal activists and smart. The difference between us was love and hate. I loved everyone and everything. Dr. Blue hated. He had hatred. I practiced, or I looked into Buddhism, Hinduism, Islam, Judaism, Christianity, Catholicism. I was like Pi, rational, yes, Pi from the book of Pi. I was on my own, one man against the dead that is walking, or the walking dead. No matter how many people tagged along with me, they still got bitten. Some left me to die. What can I say? Everyone, not everyone, but most people have the concept, a point of view, a perspective that in this world you are on your own because you entered into this world on your own, so you must look after yourself. I was different. I knew practicing love was going to keep me alive. It was energy. Eventually, I am supposed to attract that same energy in a girl, not a guy. I was going to treat the specific girl like she's important. I was like Noah, God loved me. It was part of the prophecy, my destiny, my purpose, and meaning of being alive in the zombie apocalypse. Everyone would be zombies. Me and my girl would be the only ones alive to survive the zombie apocalypse and live through the zombie post apocalypse to carry on the human race. Start new, because everyone was misled by evil and thought that doing evil was right and not a sin. The people thought that right was wrong and wrong was right. A time of confusion. Damn, the mad scientist Dr. Blue was right to do what he did, but he did not survive because he was an atheist. I traveled town after town, city after city. The place I used to live in was affected by the zombie virus. The people were infected by the zombie plague. The effect of the impact was bad. I was looking for a new place. It was like the times of Moses walking through the desert for 40 years. In the zombie story, I do make it past the River Jordan into the promised land. I was on my way to Zion, hoping to find a girl that I can learn some Rastafari meditation. I read. After that, I turned into a vegan. I traveled to my favorite places. I had a bucket list before the outbreak, the zombie virus outbreak. Something weird about the zombie apocalypse. I was chased by zombie officers, like zombie traffic officers in my cars. There was no speed limit, so I did not have to pay for fines or fees. My plan was not to get bitten, the first rule. I was also chased by police zombies, like zombie policemen, policemen that are zombies. It looked like they were chasing me for killing zombies, and it looked like they wanted to arrest me. I finally met the perfect girl for me. She was a nerd. Before the zombie outbreak, she was planning to become a model. I don't know why she did not use her mind to make money. I guess it was about her pursuing a dream, not her really showing her body as display for money. She used the mind after the zombie virus outbreak. There was no need to make money. I met her when 4 zombies was trying to bite her. She was out of ammo. I did not think about saving my bullets. I killed the zombies. I was surprised she survived so long. She was on her own. She loved perfume. She loved chocolates, but only when a guy gives her. She was impressed with my skills. This was love at first sight and first impression. By that time, I already won affection and attention over. I saved her. Her name was Hyacinth Kimberly Jasper. I taught her how to smoke weed and how to roll a blunt. She did not really like drinking. I only drank a lot before the zombie virus outbreak. During the zombie virus outbreak, I wouldn't drink or consider getting drunk. When I met Hyacinth Kimberly Jasper, I developed a rule: save her from the abyss. That's my second rule. She was my treasure, my reward for being obedient to the Most High. Hyacinth Kimberly Jasper had curly hair, wore specs, only used contact lens when she's on the runway. Her skin was smooth like smooth stone. Beautiful hands, beautiful toes. She had a face that says, "Save me from the abyss," and a very attractive face like looking at fishes swim in an aquarium. Her legs and body was perfect, a 7 out of 10. Not too much, but a lot, just perfect. I don't rate women. I always say they're 7 out of 7. Just perfect. Her lips are like a love letter, or is like a love letter that says, "I cannot wait to kiss you." She had an interesting walk. She loved to model. I enjoyed dressing her up with different clothes and I loved the outfits she picked for herself. I taught her how to shoot accurately. She had a pistol and a revolver when I first met her. I taught her how to use a sword. I made her a swordswoman. She was my samurai, my sidekick, not my side chick. I did not have to ask her out. We already started dating when I first met her. She and I would do this thing called fashion kill, zombie fashion kill. She would dress really good, then model towards me while zombies are trying to bite her. Then I shoot headshots. I shoot the zombies. Not her. Why would I shoot her? I mean, she had a lot of faith and confidence in me. She did not feel safe without me. Were if she were to meet a different guy, she would curve him for me. For me. Champagne. Oh. I kept her with me, making sure that no one tags along. I was afraid they will use her as bait to save their own lives. We killed zombies like we were in a zombie game. Call of Duty, Resident Evil, or Red Dead Redemption. A zombie Jumanji game. I was I was afraid of losing her, so I was more active, paid more attention. She was my adrenaline booster. We went on dates and shopping. We traveled to different places to settle down. We were in search of Zion. Our journey home. I enjoyed our conversations. We spoke a lot about science. She was my lab partner. I would rap freestyles to her while she was beatboxing. She never sang in front of me. I never asked her to sing for me, to me. I knew that I would catch her off guard, red-handed, in the act. I always drank energy drinks not to fall asleep. We never slept at the same time. We take turns. We would take naps different times, not really much sleep. I practiced karate, MMA, and sparred with her to keep in shape and for close zombie compact. Nothing dangerous to a body, a vessel. I miss drinking alcohol, not as an addiction, but the taste of beer, the strength of vodka, the burning effect of whiskey. I did not tell Ice and Kimberly Jasper that I took a bottle of Jasper Newton drink, old brand number 7 Jack Daniels whiskey, Captain Morgan rum from the Caribbean or Jamaica, and gin. I was planning to drink the whiskey, the Jack Daniels whiskey, on my birthday, then the Captain Morgan rum on her birthday, then the gin on our anniversary. She did not like me when I did it, but she loved me for it. I could not forget my rules. She would remind me and tell me, don't lose me to the abyss or save me from the abyss, and don't get bitten. No zombie attacks were on the Pacific dates I would drink the booze. I guess God loved us together, and she wants us to love and care for one another. God is love. God is love. We used a RV after using vehicles. With vehicles, we would need a place to sleep, but the RV was a home on wheels. Camping camping with tents was a risk. But we had to camp when we were in the forest. We both had a free spirit and a love for nature. She was a nerd, but I was twice the nerd. I love the nerdiness. We made traps to kill zombies, roasted marshmallows over the fire, then look at the sky during the day and the night, smoking weed and tobacco in a bong. Wait, I'm getting carried away. Back to Zombie Survival 101 of the zombie apocalypse. We had all type of weapons, landmines, bombs, nuclear bombs, and atomic bombs. Okay, I'm going too far. We did not need atomic bombs or nuclear bombs. We do not just stress about atomic bombs or nuclear bombs. The only fear and terror was getting bitten by a zombie and losing Ice and Kimberly Jasper to the abyss. This was the story of Romeo and Juliet. Me being Romeo, her being Juliet. The zombie edition of Romeo and Juliet, where her family is the zombies and my family is the zombies, and we're the only humans left. They wouldn't want us together. The zombies did not want us to have a honeymoon or a wedding. Yes, we were in love. We were meant for each other. Like our caterpillar is meant to turn into a butterfly. Like our snakes are meant to shed their skin. We called each other names. I called her Assassin, translated to assassin. I used to read a lot of Don Brown novels and watch the films and series that came from the Don Brown novels. She called me Sensei. When we flirt, I would call her Honey Bun or Honey Bee. She called me Honey Boo. We were in a hurry for Zion and patient for Zion. Patient because we know we will arrive in Zion, and in a hurry for Zion, like in a hurry to arrive at the destination of a vacation. Ready like we know we're receiving presents on Christmas. Some animals were bitten, we were not bitten. We still saw the beauty in nature. It was quiet. We had time to meditate sober, meditate high, meditate with a occupy. We developed an alcohol addiction. We had limits. 2 cans of beer a day or 10 shots of strong drinks a day. Eating was not the problem. Losing Ice and Kimberly Jasper was. I always made sure we had guns. The talk of science never stopped. The zombies were multiplying rapidly and maybe starting to evolve to deadlier zombies. We would talk about Charles Darwin's law.